Ancient India whispers with tales of gods and demons, of love and loss, of courage and despair. None echo louder than the Ramayana, the story of Rama, the noble prince who was destined for greatness. His name is a beacon of hope, a symbol of virtue, and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, light will always prevail. The Ramayana is a story for all time. It speaks of love that knows no bounds, of loyalty that endures the harshest trials, and of the battle between good and evil that rages within us all. It is a story that has been told and retold for millennia, inspiring generations with its timeless message of hope and righteousness. The tale unfolds in the kingdom of Kosala, a land bathed in the golden glow of righteousness and prosperity. At its heart lay Ayodhya, the city of gold, a testament to the wisdom and benevolence of its king, Dasharatha. But even in paradise, shadows lurk. The whispers on the wind speak of a coming darkness, a threat to the very fabric of existence. And at the heart of this storm stands Rama, the noble prince, destined to confront the forces of chaos and restore balance to the world. In the ancient and prosperous land of Kosala, King Dasharatha sat upon his grand throne, his heart heavy with longing. Despite his wealth and power, a deep yearning remained unfulfilled. He wished for a son, an heir who would carry forward his legacy and bring glory to his beloved kingdom. Night after night, he offered prayers and sacrifices, seeking the blessings of the gods to grant him this one wish. At last, the heavens answered. The gods, moved by Dasharatha's devotion, bestowed upon him not one but 4 sons, each a radiant jewel in the royal lineage. These children were more than mere princes. They were destined to become symbols of virtue, courage, and righteousness, each carrying a spark of the divine. Among these brothers, Rama shone with a brilliance all his own. His skin glowed like the first light of dawn, and his eyes sparkled with a wisdom far beyond his years. Even as a child, his gentle smile and calm presence brought comfort to all who met him. It was as if he carried within him the ancient secrets of the universe, and his every word was filled with kindness and understanding. The city of Ayodhya erupted in celebration at Rama's birth. Streets were adorned with shimmering gold, vibrant banners fluttered in the breeze, and every home was lit with lamps and laughter. The people rejoiced, for they believed that a new era of peace and prosperity had dawned with the arrival of the prince. The air was alive with the sound of joyous hymns, the rhythmic beat of drums, and the sweet melodies of flutes and voices raised in song. Temples overflowed with offerings, and the entire kingdom joined together in a festival of hope and gratitude. In Rama, the people saw not just a prince, but the promise of a golden age. His birth filled every heart with hope, and his presence seemed to bathe the land in a gentle golden light. The villagers whispered tales of his future greatness, believing that he would lead them into an era of justice and harmony. As Rama grew, he was surrounded by the finest teachers and sages who guided him in the arts of war, wisdom, and governance. The palace echoed with the lessons of ancient scriptures, and Rama absorbed every teaching with humility and grace, eager to learn and serve. He trained tirelessly in archery, his focus unwavering and his aim true. With every arrow he released, he demonstrated not only skill, but a deep respect for discipline and tradition. Sword in hand, Rama moved with a grace and strength that astonished his mentors. His agility and courage in battle practice were matched only by his sense of fairness and honor, earning him admiration from all who witnessed his training. Yet, it was not his martial prowess that truly set Rama apart. His heart overflowed with compassion, and he was always ready to help those in need, whether friend or stranger. His kindness touched everyone, from palace servants to villagers in distant lands. Rama's sense of duty was unwavering. He treated his people with respect and humility, listening to their concerns and offering wise counsel. His actions were guided by a deep commitment to justice, and he became a beacon of hope for all. In every way, Rama embodied Dharma, the sacred order that sustains the universe. His presence inspired devotion, and his life became a guiding light for generations to come, marking the true birth of a hero. Jealousy, like a venomous serpent, slithered into the heart of Kaikeyi. one of King Dasharatha's wives. Once a loving queen, Kaikeyi's mind became clouded by suspicion and fear, her heart hardened by the thought that her own son, Bharata, might be denied the throne. The seeds of envy, once planted, grew into a tangled web of ambition and insecurity, poisoning her every thought. Consumed by her desire to see her own son, Bharata, on the throne, she demanded that Dasharatha fulfill an old promise. Years ago, the king had granted her 2 boons, and now, with cold determination, she called upon him to honor them. Exile Rama to the forest for 14 years, and crown Bharata as king in his place. Her words struck the king like thunder, shattering the peace of the royal household. The king, bound by his word, was forced to make an agonizing decision. His love for Rama warred with his duty as a ruler and a husband. The weight of his promise pressed down on him, leaving him broken and helpless, his spirit crushed by the impossible choice before him. Rama, his beloved son, the rightful heir, would be exiled to the forest for 14 long years. The news was a blow not only to the king, but to every soul in Ayodhya, for Rama was cherished by all. His kindness, wisdom and strength had won the hearts of the people. The news of Rama's exile ripped through Ayodhya like a storm, leaving behind a trail of devastation and despair. The city's people, who had always looked to Rama as a beacon of hope and virtue, were plunged into mourning. Their cries echoed through the streets, and the air grew heavy with sorrow. The city, once a symphony of joy and celebration, fell silent, draped in a shroud of sorrow. Markets stood deserted, laughter faded, and the once vibrant palace seemed to mourn with its people, its halls echoing with the memory of happier days. The people, their hearts heavy with grief, could scarcely believe that their beloved prince, their beacon of hope, was being torn away from them. Mothers wept for the loss of their children's hero, elders lamented the injustice, and even the youngest felt the weight of the tragedy. Rama, ever the epitome of filial piety, accepted his fate without a word of complaint. His calm dignity in the face of such injustice inspired awe and sorrow in equal measure. He reassured his grieving mother, Kausalya, and comforted those around him, placing duty above his own desires. He bid farewell to his heartbroken father and his beloved wife, Sita, her unwavering devotion reflected in her tear-filled eyes. Sita, refusing to be left behind, insisted on joining Rama in exile, her love and loyalty shining brighter than ever. The palace was filled with the sound of sorrowful goodbyes, each one a testament to the deep bonds of love and family. His loyal brother Lakshmana, his face etched with concern, refused to leave his side, choosing to share in his brother's exile. Lakshmana's unwavering support was a source of strength for Rama, and together, the brothers prepared to face the unknown. Together, the 3 embarked on their perilous journey, leaving behind the golden city of Ayodhya for the unforgiving wilderness. With every step, they left behind the comforts of royalty and embraced the hardships of exile, bound by love, loyalty, and a sense of duty. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the palace, a symbol of their former life, faded into the distance, leaving Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana to face an uncertain future. The path ahead was fraught with danger and sorrow, but together they would find the courage to endure whatever fate had in store. In the dark depths of Lanka, an island fortress shrouded in shadow and fear, reigned the 10-headed demon king, Ravana. His heart, a vessel of insatiable ambition and untamed lust, burned with a forbidden desire for Sita, Rama's wife. Her beauty, radiant as the morning sun, had captivated the demon king, fueling his obsession and driving him to commit a terrible act. Driven by his infatuation, Ravana devised a cunning plan. He disguised himself as a mendicant, a holy man seeking alms. Approaching Rama's forest dwelling with feigned humility, he tricked Sita into stepping outside the protective circle Rama had drawn for her safety. In a flash, he shed his disguise, revealing his true monstrous form. Sita cried out in terror as Ravana, his laughter echoing through the forest, carried her away to his island fortress. The earth trembled beneath his feet, the trees swayed in fear, and the animals scattered in terror as the demon king made his escape. His captive, the virtuous Sita, held captive in his clutches. The forest, once a sanctuary of peace, now held the echo of Sita's screams, a chilling testament to the darkness that had descended upon Rama's world. The balance had been disrupted, righteousness threatened, and it was up to Rama to confront the forces of evil and restore order to the world. The news of Sita's abduction struck Rama with the force of a thunderbolt. In that single, shattering moment, his world was turned upside down, and the forest around him seemed to echo with the pain of his loss. The love that had been his guiding light was now a distant hope, snatched away by the cruel hands of fate. Grief threatened to consume him, the pain of separation a heavy weight on his heart. Every memory of Sita, her laughter, her gentle words, her unwavering support, haunted him, making the silence of the forest even more unbearable. Rama's sorrow was not just his own, it seemed to seep into the very earth beneath his feet, as if nature itself mourned with him. Yet, amidst the despair, a steely resolve ignited within him. He refused to let grief paralyze him. Instead, it became the fuel for his determination, transforming his anguish into a burning purpose. Rama knew that surrendering to despair would only deepen the darkness. He swore a solemn oath, his voice resonating with the power of 1,000 suns, that he would move heaven and earth to rescue his beloved Sita from the clutches of evil. This was not just a promise to himself, but a vow to the universe, a declaration that love and righteousness would triumph over cruelty and injustice. As Rama ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, his grief transformed into a righteous fury. Each step he took was driven by the memory of Sita and the injustice that had befallen her. The trees bore silent witness to his unwavering commitment, and the animals of the forest seemed to sense the storm brewing within him. He vowed to vanquish Ravana, to shatter the forces of darkness, and to reunite with his beloved Sita. Rama's resolve was unbreakable, his spirit unyielding, and his courage a beacon for all who would follow him into the unknown. His determination echoed through the trees, a beacon of hope in the face of overwhelming despair. Even in the darkest moments, Rama's faith in justice and love shone like a guiding star, inspiring all who heard of his quest. It was during this time of darkness that Rama found an invaluable ally in Hanuman, the Monkey King, a being of immense strength, unwavering loyalty, and boundless devotion. Hanuman's arrival was like a ray of hope piercing through the gloom, a reminder that even in the bleakest times, friendship and support can be found. Hanuman, recognizing the divine light within Rama, pledged his unwavering support to the noble prince, ready to move mountains or even cross the ocean to reunite Rama with his beloved Sita. Their bond was forged in the fires of adversity, a testament to the power of loyalty and faith. Hanuman, with his ability to fly and his unwavering dedication, became Rama's messenger, his eyes and ears in the search for Sita. He scoured the wilderness, leaping over mountains and rivers, his heart set on fulfilling the promise he had made. He set out across the vast ocean towards the island fortress of Lanka, his heart filled with hope and his mind set on fulfilling his promise to Rama. The journey ahead was perilous, but Hanuman's courage and devotion would light the way, carrying the hopes of Rama and of all who believed in the triumph of good over evil across the waters to Sita.